Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. As you can see, I'm in my beautiful backyard oasis, which I still got some things to do, plant a couple things, move a couple things, but I love it back here. I got my new Aquaterra Adriana hot tub. You can hear my ponds running. I'm adding a lot more smart tech back here, just kind of nicking away at it. It's just a great place to hang out and relax. I put a lot of time and heart into positioning things back here in the proper spot, and it's awesome. So what I want to talk about today is just a couple things about what to expect when owning a hot tub. A couple things you have to be concerned with. And this is, again, not just Aquaterra, this is across the board. When you buy a hot tub, naturally, price is always an issue. I didn't want to spend more than $2,500, and I was lucky enough to get the Aquaterra Adriana hot tub. It is fantastic. It's one of the, I think, the best deal, hands down, on any manufacturer out there for hot tubs. $2,000 plus tax shipped to my house from Costco. Amazing. Nobody can touch that. If you haven't got one, and you're, maybe you're like, oh, hot tubs are so expensive. $2,000. I mean, worth every penny. Let me tell you. Life changing. All right, so a couple things to just, if you're gonna get one, and you're like, yeah, I got my $2,000 and can't wait to buy this. Doing their car alarms, it's like you hear it beeping. Turn it off. Anyway, that's why I get the hot tub. It helps to settle my temper. All right, so with that being said, what do you need to think about when you get a hot tub? One, placement, the surface you're gonna place it on. You have to have a level, somewhat level. Doesn't have to be complete level. Mine slopes a little bit for drainage. That's fine. You don't want too much. You don't want the water sitting like this, okay? But you want to have a good surface, okay? I put mine on pavers, a patio I built about 10 years ago. A few of the pavers kind of came up maybe about 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. I was concerned with it, but overall most of the patio pavers are pretty darn level. That little bit of exception on a fiberglass hot tub might be a concern. If you're getting something that's like one of these injection or these molded hot tubs like I have, they have a little more of a flex to them. You're not going to crack anything. They're a little bit bendable, okay? And that's something to think about. If you are going to put it down on a patio, I mean, like I have an exposed aggregate patio over here, not a problem because that's pretty much flat, but there is a grade naturally because you got to put it on a patio, water, they grade that patio so water will flow away from the house. So just keep in mind, if you get into it, this patio here has a pretty decent grade. The water would be sitting a little crooked if I were to put it on that patio. Just keep that in mind. If you're going to put it on a deck, your deck has to be reinforced. You go getting a hot tub like this, 250 gallons, that's several thousand pounds. Okay, water is what, 7 pounds a gallon, I believe. So you're looking at, let's just round up to 10, say about 2,200 pounds, 2,300 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Most decks can't handle that. So your deck's got to be prepared for it. That's the other thing. As far as power, this particular hot tub, you want to make sure you buy one that's either 220 or 110 or a hybrid. Mine is a hybrid, so it's plug and play on a dedicated outlet. You can't have an outlet with your freezer plugged into it or anything else. You have to have a dedicated outlet only being used by the hot tub for its power demand. It's going to draw, most hot tubs that are plug and play are going to draw about 1,000 watts on the heater, and most of them are going to run with when the pump's on high, you're not going to be heating the water. So if you're going to be in there for 4 hours, you're going to be entertaining, you have the cover off, the hot tub's running, maybe you have it going on high usage. If the temperature, for me, when I was in mine for about 4 hours one night, temperature was maybe about 59 degrees, dropped about 4 degrees. That takes a while to heat back up, several hours. So another thing is when you get it and you fill it, it's going to take about 24 hours on a 110 line to heat that hot tub up to max temperature. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get it, fill it up, and be ready to go. So I'm telling you this because I don't want you to be disappointed. Like, get my hot tub, can't wait to get in it. It's going to be a day. So another day to actually get it and enjoy it. Other thing is on any of these plug and play hot tubs, even with the heater, if you have the pump on low and you're not on high, the pump's not running only to heat the water and circulate it, again, running about 1,000 watts with the cover off, the cover is crucial to heating that hot tub in the most efficient manner. It's not going to really heat up too well with the cover off. Now, if you're running a 220, it's going to run at about 4,000 watts, at least on my particular hot tub. It'll run when the pump's on high or low, and 4,000 watts is a big difference. It's a lot more efficient in keeping that water hot and getting it up to temperature. I don't know if it would do it with the cover off. I haven't tested. I don't have a 220 line. I did the plug and play version. It may upgrade down the road. We'll see what winter time's like. The other thing is, let's see, chemicals. You're going to need several chemicals, okay? You're going to need to check your water hardness. You're going to need to check your pH, your stabilizer, your chlorine levels, and of course your, what's the other one here? I got one of these here. Your total alkalinity. I recommend these smart strips right when you get the hot tub. You can get the drips, the drip kit. It's a lot cheaper if you get that. It lasts a lot longer. I have one for pH and for chlorine, which I still use, but these are 10 bucks for, what are you getting here? You get 50 strips. This is very easy. You dip the strip in the water, and it's got all the color code on the back here showing you where everything's at. Where I live, my total hardness is very low. I really didn't have to do anything to it. I could bring it up to the okay level. I probably will at a later date, but my water is pretty good around here. Chlorine is always a battle. I'm always adding chlorine. It's pretty hard to keep. It's not like a pool where you have that chlorine basket floating around. You don't use those in these. You actually have to add the chlorine and constantly test it. pH, pretty easy. You got to get your pH up, pH down chemical. And then, of course, your alkalinity. That's another chemical. And then your stabilizer helps to maintain the chlorine. Now, I will say I bought the stabilizer as the last chemical I bought, and I haven't really seen it notice a difference, but I'm keeping everything in check. And that's most important because hot tubs are breeding grounds. Oh, and then you're going to need a shock. You want to shock it once a week. You look all this up. There's experts all over YouTube for this stuff. I'm just telling you what you guys are going to need, and you're looking at about $100 in chemicals. So keep that in mind too. You're going to need it. Don't skimp on the chemicals. Test your water often. If it gets cloudy, you can use a clarifier. Clean your filter often. They say every couple months. I clean mine about once every 2 weeks. Probably about once every 2 weeks, once a week. I try to do it once a week, and I'm going to buy a second one to have on hand. Now you can buy filter cleaners for these things to preserve the filter. I use a very weak bleach solution, let it sit for 2 hours, hose it off. But I do that about once a month, once every 2 months. I've done it about twice already since owning it. I really like to keep the water clean and crystal clear. Hot tubs are breeding grounds for bacteria, and there's some nasty ones you can get. You don't want to get any of that. Better to have higher chlorine than lower chlorine. I've gone through about almost 2 gallons of liquid chlorine. Next time I'm going to switch over to the granular. Maybe it'll last longer. I'm not sure, but I'll come back and review at a later date. So those are really the most important things to consider when buying a hot tub. Oh, and how are you going to get it in your backyard? A lot of these Aquaterra spas, at least the one I got, perfect size. I was able to turn it on its side, roll it right through the door with some furniture dollies. And if you're going to do this yourself, get some furniture dollies. They're a lifesaver. Go rent them. Go buy them. They're pretty cheap. You can get them from Harbor Freight. They will just save you a lot of strain. Now, if you have to go across a lawn to get it to the backyard, I was coming across garage and patio. Those things work. You might have to do something different if you're going to try to bring it across the lawn. Okay. Or if you got the money and you don't mind spending it, hire some professional spa place to come in and put it in. I did it by myself. I mean, when the guys delivered it, they're supposed to deliver it on any big and box hot tub store. Like if you buy it through Costco, which is what I did, they're gonna drop it off curbside. My guys, I think they saw my short little parents. I thought it was for them, and they were nice enough to wheel it up my driveway, which is kind of a hill. I was really concerned with it because 550 pounds for me to manage is quite a bit. It's very awkward. So they got it up to the driveway where it was all flat from the driveway to the garage, right into the backyard. I was able to do it myself. So just kind of keep all that stuff in mind. And that's about it. If you guys have any kind of questions about the process, go ahead and let me know. Drop me a comment. If you haven't seen my review on this hot tub, I've put up several videos already. I'm a huge fan of Aquaterra spas. I absolutely love them. You can't beat the price. Because let's face it, if a hot tub was $5,000, I wouldn't have one. You know, I'm not rich. I got watches to buy and stuff. So for the price, $2,000. And really, if this hot tub was $4,000, it's still a great price for what you're getting. But for $2,000, it's an amazing price. It's a steal. So don't hesitate. I'll put the link in the description. Let me know if you buy one so I can pass that information on to Costco. Trying to get some kind of coupon with them, some kind of referral coupon for you guys. And I won't know. You know, they don't know if I don't know. They won't know. You know, if you bought it through my channel or not. So let me know if you decide on buying one. I'll pass that information, your name, on to Costco. And again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Subscribe to the channel. And guys, as always, have a wonderful day. Take care.